I know at the end of the day, that is my job. So regardless of how I'm feeling, I have to be that for my team in order for us to be successful, or we're not going to be. So I really just have to put myself aside and realize this: I'm not playing for myself. I'm playing for my teammates.
Can you put in perspective just how mentally challenging this has been for not just for you but for the team, the stop-start nature of this off season?
Yeah, no, most definitely. I think just with everything that's been going on, especially the pandemic that we're in right now, our freshmen coming in, are really having a normal college experience. Haven't been able to physically go to class for one, so it's a little bit non-normal but normal to them because they don't know any different. But at the same time, I think we've really handled it really well as a team and as a group. It's really made us closer. There's not a lot that you can do during the pandemic, just trying to stay safe and making sure that the team stays healthy. So we've been hanging out a lot off the court, and really just bonding as a team, where we're really in tune with each other and off the court. And I think that really helps on the court as well.
And on that note, do you think playing a game will be the most normal you've felt in a while?
I think so. I think I'm really excited to see how I feel, when I get to put the jersey on, step foot on the court for the first time in a couple years, and having it say UConn on my chest. So I think that's going to be really exciting for me, and really exciting for everyone. It's going to be really different not having fans and a crowd in there, and UConn Nation behind us cheering us on, like we experienced last year. But we at the end of the day, we have to go out there and play and bring our own energy as if they were there.
Evina, can you talk about how your patience level maybe has grown for everything you've already been through, for not even playing a game at UConn, from the NCAA stuff, the injuries, and have there been some dark days for you, just holding on to hope and that kind of thing, or how did you hold on to hope, knowing like this day would finally come where you can put a uniform on?
Yeah, most definitely been through a lot regarding my knee, just overall health, and everything that this team has been through this year. But with my dark days, my team has been extraordinary in just keeping everyone in high spirits. And I think that's a big thing, that emphasis on why we're so in tune with each other. People can really tell, and I try not to be down too much, as I'm a huge leader on the team, so I have to be there for other people. I don't want to be the one and I have to lean on them all the time. That's not my job as an older guy. So, but when I am, they can tell, and I think that means a lot to me. And the other older guys, Chris and Liv, that are younger guys, they can tell, and they're like, we got your back. To have them say, we got your back as younger guys, that says a lot about them as well, and a lot about our culture on this team.
Has there been nights where you found yourself just laying there staring at the wall in your room, like saying, why? Like, why again? Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but with those nights, the next coming days with talking with coach and, my family back home, you can't have a lot of those days and really dwell on things that you have no control over. So I try not to too much. Definitely have days where it's like, damn, like, sheesh. Yeah. So, but I mean, that's going to happen to just about anyone. So the more you think about the negative, you're not going to get anywhere, not going to get too far. And that's just life in general. So just try to keep a positive mindset as much as possible. Like, I got six kids watching my every move. So I have to, there's no time to be too down all the time.
Well, fingers crossed. Good luck and have some fun out there Saturday.
Thank you.
Evina, is it possible? This is Vicky Fulkerson from New London Day. Is it possible to put when you go out on the court, just to focus on basketball and forget all the other stuff? Do you think that you guys have been able to do that a little bit?
I feel like all of us have been playing basketball for so long. That's just kind of what we do naturally. Everyone has different life situations going on off the court. But I think once we step on the court, and with this team, with us just being how we are with each other, picking each other up when we know, one person might be down. We do a great job of just keeping that focus. And at the end of the day, we all do it for our main goal, which is winning a championship. So having that same goal in mind, there's the focus, I think, with this group has been quite easy.
Evina, this is Michelle Vogel with ESPN.com. I was wondering if I could ask you a little bit of a bigger picture question, if that's okay. This past WNBA season, we saw so much social activism from players, and obviously a lot of former UConn players at the top of that list. I'm wondering, what does that mean to you as a college player? Do you feel like is there maybe a stronger connection somewhat through social media and shared causes, do you think, now between college players and WNBA players? Do you sort of look to their activism as an inspiration for activism you guys might do at the college level?
I think we talked a lot about what was going on in the world with the social injustices as a team when it was happening, and even involving our coaches, and how everyone was feeling, all of my Black teammates and my non-Black teammates, how just overall what was going on. And I think when the WNBA was at the forefront for raising awareness, not even awareness, but just making this conversation that's so uncomfortable to have, comfortable to have, if that makes sense. And I think it meant a lot to us to see that as WNBA players, they, with the stigma of, women can't hoop, and women are not, we don't get paid as much as the men do. So I think for them to go out there and do what they did was amazing. And us being college players, really looking up to them in that sense. It just gave us so much, what's the word? It gave us so much, just almost excitement, okay, well, we want to do something like that too. What can we do that's different, that no one else has done to make change in the way, in the strides that they did. And I think they did an incredible job, and will continue to do incredible things.
You've addressed that the freshmen are watching, and I know you've probably talked to the UConn media a lot about this, so forgive me if it's a bit repetitive, but
okay.
Do you enjoy being in that role? You haven't gotten a chance to play a lot, but you do have a lot of experience, and you've been in big games, but being in sort of that mentor role, especially in a year like this where probably the kids need it more than ever.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely embraced it. And they all call me, I'm the mom of the team. They all call me Mama E. So it's, I can't even say that I'm not, I can't run from it at all. And I totally love every second and every minute of it. Just knowing and having that responsibility, and just knowing that they trust me, first and foremost. If anything, if there's a problem, let's call E. If they're not sure, but they're not sure about something, let's call E and let's double check. So having that responsibility is, I love it. Being like a mom figure, a big sister figure to all six of them, and really watching them grow. I do feel like a mom, especially me watching them grow in every aspect of life, on the court, off the court, as young women, as young Black women, has been amazing. So I wouldn't trade my job for the world.
Thank you.